Hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Art. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm welcoming you to first episode of a new playlist called MUA Reacts 2. And I will be watching videos on YouTube of people doing makeup, their skincare as well. And this is going to be my personal opinion and my personal reaction to what they are actually doing. So if you're interested in this kind of a topic, please keep on watching. If not, bye! So for the first shot we've got the video number 1, and here we've got Kusami. I hope I spell it correctly. This is a makeup artist and he's doing a transformation of his model, and let's see how he's doing his makeup and what is his technique. So as you can see on the video, his model is amazing. She's stunning, she's beautiful, natural skin, a little bit of blemishes and some natural imperfections which we all have. This is completely normal. So the other video, like the other side of the video, is showing what is he recreating and how the final look is complete. So let's see what he's doing. Right, so he's applying some kind of a primer on her face and smudging with his fingers. Okay. Right, so that video was quite old. It's 2018, so there was no coronavirus, so I assume fingers. Okay, let's say alright, but I'm not a big fan of fingers, so basically if I have to, but if I can, I'm just using brushes instead of my fingers, to be honest. Okay, and with a buffy brush, he's just applying the foundation, dabbing onto the skin. Right, I need to make it the screen a little bit bigger, because am I blind or... Right, so I'm a little bit confused, because like, if she's without the makeup... Right, let's see, the first video, on the left you can see her face, and you can see the pores, you can see a scar on her forehead, some imperfections, blah blah blah. And on the other side of the video, it's quite blurry. So I don't know if it's like if it's the camera, or is it made for the special purpose of the video? Right, I went back to the video. So and again, so he's applying the primer. Right, okay, amazing. And now the skin, like, you can see on the cheekbones. Oh, there it is! I got it! So when he applied the primer, you can see the pores, and they're like quite big, open pores. I've got open pores. That's normal. But when he's applying the primer, it drags the light into the side, into the spot where is the lots of primer when skin is wet, and you can see the pores. But suddenly in a second, boom! They cutting the video, and another slide of the video, it's blurry. Oh, come on. We're not using blurriness on the videos. If you, I understand when you're doing a photo and then you're doing some blurriness, some extra Facetune, stuff like that to make the look more intense and the colors to pop out even more on your photo. That's fine. But here, he's using some blurriness on his camera, and I don't know what's the purpose of this actual thing. Now when he's applying the foundation on her face, on her cheekbones, this is blurry, but on her forehead it's not. You can see the scar, you can see the imperfections, then the foundation is coming to her forehead and it's getting blurry. Okay, fine. Right, now he's applying concealer. So he's saying it's quite thick concealer, and I can see it straight away. It is very thick concealer. He's applying with the flat brush. Perfect. And he's going to blend it with the flat brush as well. Whoa, this concealer is so thick. Right, so you can see that the model has very dark circles, and her natural skin tone makes her eyes very dark. So definitely, in my personal opinion, I would use a color correcting primer. Like for example, in this moment, I would go with the red color correcting concealer, and then apply concealer to cover everything, make it nice and close color to her skin tone, and make everything nice and smooth. But he's applying a very thick layer of a concealer. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a photo shoot or like a catwalk makeup, because it's quite heavy. I mean, the concealer is very heavy. And now he's blending and dabbing it with what he said before, a dry sponge. That's unusual for me. Okay, on the left side, looks very nice. And he's blending the rest on her nose. And now he's baking, so he's applying powder under her eyes. Okay. I'm not a fan of baking, but okay. Under eyes, jaw, nose, forehead. Cool, amazing. Whoa, now look at that. So he applied he applied a thick layer of concealer, and now he baked everything, and you can see under her eyes the bags are even more visible. They're so visible. Oh, like if she's looking up, so her skin is getting tighter under her eyes and it's not visible. When she's looking straight or down, you can see big massive bags, and the fine lines, and everything is going into the fine lines, and it's creasing. It doesn't look good at all. I will leave it just with the concealer, or just change the concealer to something lighter, which will just smooth and eventually give you like an extra natural color, and the foundation and the rest is going to blend and your face is going to look nice. But this kind of a way, applying concealer, such a thick layer, and then powder, you can see it straight away. Right, contouring, very nice. Now he's applying to the forehead to make it a little bit smaller, close to the hairline as well. Perfect. Right, now he's going to eyes, and he's doing the eye makeup. Right, I'm surprised, maybe I missed that, maybe he didn't record it, but where's the base? Where's the base? Is he applying for like a bare skin? Okay. And he's applying with a flat brush. Cool. Blending with the fingers. I'm not a big fan of fingers again, like skin, but eyes, this is like closer to your eyes, so definitely I wouldn't use eyes to blend the eyeshadow with my fingers. And then he's using a bigger flat brush to dab another color, and it looks, looks like a stain. Very harsh, very hard. And he's blending with the same brush, so it's a flat brush, it's not fluffy brush. Okay, very close to the brow line. It's a very interesting technique. Yeah, it looks like the blending on the outside, of the edges of the makeup, doesn't look clean and even. I don't like it. The video is going quite fast, so I'm not sure. I think he's still using the same flat brush which he was applying and patching the eyeshadow. Oh, and now he's applying a purple, very bright, nice and intense color. This is going to give like an extra volume to the look, and because of her skin tone, this is going to give a warmth as well to this look, so that's a good idea. And I think he's still applying with quite flat brush, and now he's going very close to the lash line with a black eyeshadow or black liquid something. He's not saying about this. And this is very popular to like an Asian makeup, bridal makeup, where you're going with the dark black eyeshadow, black pigment close to your lash line, upper lash line and bottom lash line as well, to give like a more dramatic look to the whole final look. Okay, and with the same color, the brown one, which was on the upper lid, he's going to the bottom one as well. I would cover the bags with the color actually, so it won't be so visible as on its own actually, because the amount of the concealer and baking powder that he applied doesn't make the look nice, to be honest. Okay, playing with the eyes, nice look. Now he's filling up the eyebrows, filling up the gaps. Very nice. I would go a little bit less with the hair in the corners over here, because they're quite intense. So I would just maybe blend them a little bit or do them a little bit thicker. And now eyelashes. So there's like a whole strap of eyelashes, applying with his fingers. If it's easy, that's absolutely fine. And now he's going with the lip gloss, quite nudie shade. And then he's building it up with more intense color. Not bad, but I will go with something a little bit darker. And then the highlighter as well. I will go with a brush, more fluffier brush that will get the product from the actual palette and then spread all over the cheekbones and the face. The leftovers just gonna spread all over the face, and the whole look is going to be much more interesting instead of just applying with the finger on the cheekbones and the jaw that he's actually doing and the tip of the nose. Yeah, not bad. I like the final look, but there are some yes and no's about the application and the way he's doing this, especially about the concealer. But yeah, the final look is very interesting. Boo, 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 boo. Shot number 2, video number 2. So we're going to video of Tati. So in this episode, her video is called JLo's Makeup Artist Does Her Makeup. And JLo's makeup artist is Scott Barnes, and he's one of the most famous makeup artists in LA, in US. And he's doing amazing, stunning makeup. He's got his own range of makeup as well, foundations, concealers, powders, fantastic set of brushes, which are quite expensive, but the quality is good. As in the video, as you will see, you can watch it by yourself as well. He's doing the makeup with only his brushes, and he's promoting his brushes as well on her channel, which is good. And they're stunning, So let's see what is he doing on Tati's face. Tati is very popular as well. She's a very controversial woman. It was like, you know, up and down with her career lately. Last 2 years or year behind. But she's she's a good makeup artist, and she's using loads of expensive products. And yeah, right. Let's get going. Right, so, I like his style. He's like wearing a nice shirt and like those big glasses. I like this style. So he's going to be doing, he's going to be recreating one of the, I think one of his favorite looks, like red carpet looks, night out looks, which is very intense. It's not heavy, but it's at the same time a bit like natural, you can say, at the same time. So everything like compared with in one spot. Okay, so they're talking about something at the beginning, and then let's go with the application. Right, so what is he doing? No. Where's the base? He's going straight away with concealer. No base? Right, so, did she, well, I don't know. She cleaned her face at the beginning before applying the makeup, or she primed the skin? I'm not sure, but he's applying concealer straight away, so hello, where's the primer? And he's applying quite a lot as well, like on the first video as well. I think the layer is not as thick as it was before, but it's still a lot. And you can see he's going with the concealer quite like this way, at the same time like almost shaping the nose, and then he's going to her forehead to brighten up the T-zone, which is very important when you're going to red carpet and people are taking photos. Oh wow, that's a big brush. That's a massive brush. Actually, is it a painting brush? Looks like a painting brush. Right, and he's talking about a feeling with this brush like a cat is patching your face. So I've got something similar, but definitely much smaller. And this is like, imagine like cat is tapping your face. So this is the way he's tapping the concealer and like smudging all over her face. with much more bigger brush than this one, definitely. Yeah, the blendiness and the way he's using, and like he's dragging the hand on her face is amazing. She's like an art. He is an artist, but like a painter, and like dabbing everything, not being harsh, but everything goes like so smooth with his brush. It's very interesting. And straight away you can see how the nose is like thin and long. Obviously it depends on the angle which you're looking. And now the way he's blending the concealer on her nose is, I usually do it like, you know, going down, 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 down and blending it, and he's going up and like smudging and expressing everything. That's very interesting. And then the rest of the concealer, he's dabbing, he's blending with her skin tone, trying to blend with her skin tone, but obviously the T-zone, forehead, nose, under the eyes, jaw, cupid bone, this part is going to be brightened up, because this is the spot where the flashlight is going straight away, and there's needs to be a nice expression of the light as well, so your skin, your face is going to look flawless, beautiful, amazing, but you need to be quite careful, especially with the powders, which are not going to do a flashback. So if there's going to be a lot of flashing lights on the red carpet, we can't have the flashback, because otherwise we're going to look horrible. And now Tati is talking about the brushes, and she's super excited about the brushes, and I bet they're going to be talking more about the brushes as well. Right, so he blended the concealer on her forehead, on her whoa, and there's another painting brush. Okay, I need to look at his website, because like this brush definitely looks like a painting brush, not like a makeup brush. And he's doing the contouring the jaw. Right, the contour powder cream, it looks quite orange. I'm doing quite similar thing, but with like a completely different brush and different products, and I'm extending the jawline, so it's looking snatched and natural. So this is so cool. I'm taking this word snatchural. So on one side, on one hand, your makeup is looking snatched, so it's like boom, perfect, it's snatched, and it looks natural, so snatchural. I'm taking this word, sorry guys, but I will borrow this word, snatchural. I'm like, snatchural. Glowy and hoey. Okay. The brush is amazing. Perfect. I bet he's gonna, yes, so now he's extending and giving more volume to her collarbones, which she doesn't like, as she said, and she's saying on her video she doesn't like the collarbones, but I think, in my personal opinion, women's collarbones are super sexy and nice. So if you're going for a night out look, red carpet, and you've got a dress, tiny little black one with like open shoulders, extending the collarbones, that's the key. So I think definitely he's going to warm it up and like give an extra glow. Right, with the same brush, he's giving her dimension and contouring her face now. It's still looking very pale, but you can see straight away how he's working with the brush, how he's contouring. Now he's making her forehead a little bit smaller and going with the contouring close to the hairline, blending everything nice. Whoa, the brush is working so smooth. I love it. And now he's going to her nose. So, flat angled brush. I've got something similar like this. Right, so I will need to remember to work with this kind of a flat angled brush to contour the nose. Okay, got it. So concealer in the middle, bronzing something on the edges. And now he's contouring her lips. So this is one of the ways that you can extend and give like an extra volume to your lips to make them bigger without any procedure. Like, you know, like you're going to surgeon to do your lips. You don't have to, so you can do like a contour cream and go a little bit, tiny bit above your lip line to extend them. And he's giving like an extra shade to the corners of her lips as well. So this is a perfect way of giving like an extra volume. So now he's applying foundation. That's a good way for red carpet when you've got like an open dress over here. It's very important to compare what's on the face with the rest of your face, because your skin on your face can't be darker as your chest and your shoulders. So that's why he's applying the foundation with a very big fluffy foundation brush all over her open like skin over here. That's amazing. And with the leftovers, he's applying on her forehead and blending everything out nice with the contouring part as well. So as he's saying, as Scott is saying, he likes to blend everything and like put everything together so everything is matching and your skin is looking flawless. And so there's nothing like, oh, you've got face, you've got mask, you've got contouring, you've got this. Everything is looking very natural and like breathtaking. It looks very nice. And he's doing everything with the same brush that he used on Tati's skin over here. And obviously on her ears to match everything. It looks perfect. Now what's interesting that he's adding a little bit brighter foundation that he adds all over her face and her skin over here. That's clever. That's really clever. And he's tapping all the foundation, so it will set on the skin more proper and even, and it's going to stay for the whole night, because that's the meaning of the red carpet makeup, to stay for the whole night. That's why it's very one of the most difficult makeups. He's still dabbing to her hands because they're very pale. She's so pale, she's almost blue. But still, she's staying with the cream contour on her nose. So I'm wondering what he's gonna do. Right, so he's still dabbing, setting everything perfect. Nice. And the blush. So he's creating a quite natural looking face with loads of makeup, obviously, but with the blusher. So he's creating it with liquid products, liquid foundation, contour stick, so still I would say like a liquid product, and now he's applying a blusher. So blusher again, to have the same like a theme and the same final effect, he's using liquid products. So blusher is liquid as well, and while blending it with the foundation and the rest of the face and all the products, at the end the whole final look is going to be very natural. And he's not mixing like powders and creams, so he's staying with one thingy. It looks amazing. It looks very nice, and the way he's applying the products with his brushes, his massive brushes, is super nice and very interesting. Okay, he's applying a little bit of... Okay, so now he's baking, so he's applying a powder on her eyes. And you can say straight away, when he's applying the powder, the skin is getting more blurry. I mean, the product is making her skin blurry, it's not the camera. And he's smudging all over her T-zone. Highlight, my favorite. So he's mixing the highlights in his palette and applying with his brush. So like it was on the previous video, Summer was applying the highlighter with his fingers just a little bit on her cheekbones, on his model cheekbones, and here Scott is applying with his brush, his magical brush. It's massive, it's designed that you can work with all the angles with the brush, which is fantastic, and applying the highlighter on her cheekbones. See, he's blending it with the blusher as well, so it's not going like a little bit above, but it's blended with the blusher and the rest of the foundation, and it looks so natural. The brush is giving him such an easy way to play with the actual product, and the leftovers, which are going to be like, you know, the product is dusty, so everything is going to just spread on the temple. Oh gosh, it looks so nice. Now he's turning her face and it looks amazing. It looks wow. And now again with the painting brush, he's applying the highlighter on underneath her brow bone. So this is giving extra dimension as well. And the look is more fresh as well. And a little bit in the corners of the eyes, obviously. Right, what's that spray? So this is like a tanning spray? Okay. What? Okay, I'm going back. Tanning spray. And he sprayed all over her chest. And this is giving her extra glow. Right, so this is clever. Instead of using a MAC setting spray or any other setting spray, the tanning spray is going to give you warmth. Again, you're going to be a little bit darker. SPF is going to protect you from the pollution and the sun as well. Perfect. As I said before, he's applying even more highlight on her shoulders and collarbones. This is going to look fantastic. This is going to look amazing. Oh, this is such a good makeup for like a catwalk, not catwalk, this is such a good makeup for the red carpet. Stunning, amazing, love it. And now he's using a bronzer to give even more, whoa, one touch of his magical brush. And again, this brush is specially designed that you can work with all the angles, and it's so easy to work with the brush and just apply the bronzer on her cheekbones. Oh, it's making her skin look so thin now. And on her forehead as well, close to the hairline. Perfect. I love the brush. I might get this brush. Stunning, stunning, beautiful. And now he's going with the lip liner. So again, there are some leftovers of the contour cream which he applied before on her lips, and now he's given extra dimension, so the lips are going to look much bigger. So in the corners of the lips he's applying darker lip liner, obviously. I'm doing the same thing. And then he's playing with the lip glosses, and look at the way he's applying the lip gloss. Instead of putting loads of highlights on the cupid bow, he's going with the lip gloss out, out, out. Not in the corner, just out. That's so clever. And you can see straight away how her lips are glossy and the edges of the lips are so pumped. Fantastic. Stunning, I love it. Now he's filling up the gaps with the eyebrows with some powder. He's not making them look too much heavy. And then some like a jelly consistency to set up the eyebrows. Perfect. Quite natural finish of the eyebrows. I love it. Okay, this is one of his powders. So he's setting more the products, the creamy products on her face, adding some powder, and his powders are infused with some shimmer, so it's even more giving you some extra glow. So red carpet look, da 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 da. What else? Eyes. Cool. So blending a blending brush, perfect for the crease. So he's applying the eyeshadow on the crease around, make it like a round shape, and he's leaving the inside part of the crease untouched. So this is one of the ways we said, like, you know, cut crease. So you can cut it, you can apply the whole eyeshadow on the lid, then cut it with a concealer, or just clean it with like a micellar water and then apply something shimmery. But he's doing it in the easy way as well. I think it's easy for whoever has like a big eyes to apply the eyeshadow like in a round shape, like when you feel the socket of your eyeball. So around is the color, the main color, and then inside you're gonna apply, he's going to apply something shimmery. Okay, cleaning everything nice. I love it. Same color on the lower line, and then he's applying with the finger, because most of the shimmery products are better to apply with the finger than with a brush. It already looks perfect. Amazing. And now with the mascara, obviously mascara. So everyone has like a different ways of applying mascara, but in this look I think you need to have like very thick and very strong lashes, but definitely they're applying like fake lashes, completely understandable. And the way of applying lashes is completely up to you, with fingers, with tweezers, up to you. But I love the look. Some extra touches to the lashes to make it look nice and complete. Love it, love it, love it, love it. The final look is completely done, perfect. I love the way Scott Barnes is transforming her face into a red carpet face. It looks glamorous, it looks flawless, it looks fresh. Her collarbones and her shoulders are stunning, and the whole makeup, the whole finished look is completely done, and it's marvelous. I love it. And I've got number 3, shoot number 3, video number 3, and this one is Picturesque Regina. I found her video on YouTube, and what is she doing over here? Cause her video brought my eye, and I was like, oh my god, I need to watch it. False cat eye makeup without tape or surgery. So I was curious how she's going to recreate, like how she's going to create this look. Cause her video at the beginning is just breathtaking. Just take a look at her eyes. The way the video is done is amazing. The way that she's looking is like from a commercial. Her like green eyes, like a foxy eyes, cat eyes, are just stunning. I love the whole look. I love the eyebrows, thick, nice eyebrows, and the whole look is stunning. So let's see how she's getting into her makeup. Right, so she's using a glue. How? Come on, a glue and a toothbrush. It looks like a toothbrush, but like, okay. Glue, right? I would use a soap brow or a eyebrow glue, like a professional eyebrow glue, not like a typical glue. But I don't know if it's harmful for your skin and can your eyebrows just fall out after a couple of uses. But I know drag queens are using glue just to glue the eyebrows and then set it with the powder, so then just like you have no eyebrows later on when you're doing the makeup. Okay, if that's the key, that's absolutely fine, but like I haven't tried glue, so I don't know. And then she's brushing with a toothbrush, like a special eyebrow brush, something. I mean, her eyebrows are stunning. They're so thick and bushy and trimmed and nice. Love it. Love her eyebrows. Okay, and then she's using Maybelline eyebrow pen to fill up the gaps, make them even more bushy and nice. I like it. I really love it. Eyeshadow palette. Right, where's the base? Are people missing the base nowadays or what? Right, so I don't know, maybe she applied the base on her eyes before, or foundation or anything else, and then she's going straight away to the eye makeup, or she's not using any base for her eyes. I don't know, maybe she missed it. Okay, let's keep going. So she's applying nudie browns on her eyes. Perfect. So very nice, very nice. And she's using fluffy brushes for that. And now she's got Pro Concealer, and she will be doing probably... Oh, okay. So now with the first line, she's extending the bottom lash line going upwards. So this is the first process of doing the foxy eye, the cat eye. And this is like, I think this is like this is her way of doing the cat crease, applying the concealer straight away from the tube to the eye. Okay, and then she's blending. Right. So you can do this way, like she's doing, or you can apply a little bit on your hand, on your flat brush, and just cut the crease straight away. But this is actually a good way. And now with the other eyeshadow, like a nudie eyeshadow, she's setting the powder, so nothing is going to move. Clever. And then she's going with the liner. Let's see how she's creating the wing. Right, so she went a little bit like a different angle than the concealer is. Right. Tiny layer, tiny line. Nice. Oh, she's going that way. Right, so this is the way of doing a wing called bat wing. This is more recommended for people who have hooded eyes, like me, for example. I haven't tried this way of applying, of doing the wing, but definitely I will try it. I will give you a shout. How did it go, and is it like doable or not? But this is very interesting, and this is a cool way of doing the wing if you got hooded eyes. Clever, very nice, very nice. clean the edges, and then she's filling up the gaps. So you can fill up the gaps with any pomade that you've got, like Rimmel, Maybelline, yeah. And just like she did, apply a little bit from the actual eyeliner to the brush, and then just fill up the gaps. Okay, what is that? Eye tint. Okay. So now she's using an eye tint, taking it on the brush and just blending out the edges of the eyeliner. That's clever. Cool. Interesting. That's a very interesting technique. And now she's adding some brown eyeshadow and blending the edges of the actual wing. So she's got a concealer, Inglot, and she's cleaning the edges of the actual wing and going a little bit like in a completely different angle. So this is visually giving you like a illusion of bigger eyes and like extended eyes with the concealer that she did in a second. Very interesting, very cool way. And then obviously applying some shimmeriness with the finger, because it's the best way of applying the shimmeriness with the finger, then adding with the brush to build up the intensity under the brow bones, under the eyebrows, and then in the corner of the eye. Nice. So in this like a foxy eye, kitty eye, we're not applying a lot of glitter shimmeriness in the corners of the eyes, because you're trying to make it sharp in the corner and then spread it out. So the eye is going to be more open and bigger, and still we're going to stay in the same theme of a cat eye. Applying some mascara, perfect. And then I think when she's going to apply the lashes need to be more thick at the edges, so it will compare with the actual wing, and it's going to be thicker and more juicy and like puffy. So I think we'll see what she's going to do. So she's got the full strip with the lashes, but she's like slicing it on half and putting it together so it's thicker, and as I said, she's applying just at the edges of the eye, so the whole look is going to be like, you know, like a very nice and intense look. Nice. So with the concealer, like, this is completely different to the previous videos. She's applying a small layer of a concealer and just doing dots, and then just blending everything with a dump, because the sponge is big, so I assume it's dumped as well before, and she's applying the concealer under her eyes. There's not much product, and she's not using any blurriness, because you can see the imperfections on her forehead. That's really good, really nice. And then she's applying foundation. She's quite pale, so the foundation is very close, like the shade of the foundation is very close to the concealer that she applied on her eyes. And then contouring with like a contour stick, applying a little bit on the brush. Obviously you can go straight away from the contour stick, but I think if the contour stick is quite thick, it's going to take the layers of your foundation which you applied before. So applying it on the brush first, I think is the best way. Going on her forehead to make it a little bit smaller, going close to the hairline, and then she's using a bronzer to give extra warmth on her forehead, cheekbones, nice, a little bit on the jaw. And this is a completely different way of doing makeup, because we saw before on the video that was everything used mostly with like a liquid product, blusher, foundation, bronzing, cream, and she is using now a powder blush. She's applying with like a nice fluffy brush. And now she's using a Dior liquid highlighter. Again, you can use it with a finger, you can apply it on your face with a finger to dab a little bit, but she's using a brush, precise brush, and applying it a little bit above the blusher, and then at the same time mixing it with the blushers. Everything looks nice and smooth and even. Perfect, I love it. And then she's setting her concealer with like the T-zone. I think those are the parts where her skin is getting more oily. So close to the nose, under the eyes, forehead. And now she's going with the lip liner. So she's not extending the line significantly, quite close to her natural lip line. Going with a dark nudie pinky lip liner at the edges, and Huda Beauty, obviously one of the most popular lipsticks, and she's going with the brighter color in the middle, creating an ombre look. Clever and nice. And this is the whole final look. I love the whole look. I like the way that she's looking at the camera and the whole process of like her moving and the slow motion, and with the music everything looks perfect, and the actual extras with her earrings and the gloves, the whole look looks like, it reminds me of like a Dior campaign or commercial. It looks perfect. I love the whole look. I love the kitty foxy eye, and her brows are stunning, perfect. So I only had 3 videos to like try and express myself and see and react what people are doing on the actual videos. It wasn't bad. I think it wasn't bad. The videos were not as bad as I thought so, because I've seen some other people reacting on the videos and how people are doing makeup, and the way they're doing makeup is like, oh my god, it's horrible, and what they are doing actually on the skin is like, oh god, no, please no. But those videos were quite nice, so I hope you liked it as well. I hope you liked those videos that I've been watching. If you like this kind of a content, if you would like to see more, just give me a shout out in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. And obviously please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell to get notification of the new videos as well. And this will going to be everything in today's episode. I hope you liked it. If not, that's still okay. So thank you so much for watching, thank you for joining me in today's episode, and I wish you a fantastic weekend, and I'm so excited that you're excited to see me in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, have a fantastic weekend, bye, wow, 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 see you later.